I'm Luke. This is Amanda. We met through an online dating app in 2017. We were, for me, it was a bit different of an experience. I signed up and kind of like ignored it for a while. Then I got back on it, and she was the first face I saw. So I literally only had to go on one date and found my wife.
Once I found him, he was the one for me. So we dated for about a year and then got engaged. So we got pregnant like 2 months after our wedding. It ended up being that our first child was going to be born March of 2020, kind of like a mixture of highs and lows. Like you found your person, you got married, you're pregnant, yay, and then just riding the wave of the pandemic hit. We're all at home together. We're just figuring it all out.
Everybody knows that when you have your first kid, it changes your marriage a little bit. We went from being like a marriage unit to just being parents, and it changed our dynamic a lot. We were spending less time with each other, more time, everything was about the baby. Everything was focused on the baby. Everything revolved around the baby. So it was tough for us to connect as husband and wife, as it really just seemed like we were just roommates that were also parents. I didn't realize the resentments and frustration that I had about it until we really started talking about it and getting into it. We were almost taking shifts. So like I was working and she was watching the baby, then I'd get off work and then she would go rest while I watched the baby, and then we never really saw each other.
I think what ReEngage did is it helped open up our communication in ways that we didn't even know that we needed at the time. It kind of forced us to talk when we were too tired to talk or too busy to talk. And it gave us kind of a direction. So it's like, okay, this week you're gonna talk about this, and next week you're gonna talk about this. And if we weren't there, I probably would have been in bed sleeping because I'm exhausted and have 2 little kids. So anyways, we found ReEngage, not really like hating each other or having these major issues, but just looking to have a date once a week,
Yeah.
looking to find a group, and this is where we ended up. And it helped us in ways that we didn't even know that we needed.
To me, my marriage has always been the priority, but it seemed like in our house, the children now were the priority. And ReEngage kind of helped get that back on track. So I'm very thankful for that. I mean, it really changed our dynamic. It helped so many things. It was fantastic. I will say this, ReEngage will never hurt your marriage. It will always be better because of it. Any marriage at any season, brand new, 20, 30, 50 years of marriage can benefit from this program.